Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, he grew up very poor in New Orleans, and like many other people that grew up poor, I think he probably knows what it's like to get his water shut off in the middle of the night. Man could at least knocked on the door and let me know he was about to do that. Or, his refrigerator breaks down and the one he rents, has roaches in it and all that other stuff. But one thing I don't share with Tyler is that he was also physically abused as a child. When I say abuse, I'm not talking about a little smack on the hand because you hit your sister. I'm talking about concussion type abuse. Up until he was about 19, Tyler Perry blamed his lack of success on abuse he suffered as a child. Until one day he found himself at home watching Oprah, and the episode was about depressed people, and it told them to write stuff down on paper. Now, I know most fellas are saying Tyler is really starting to sound suspect. I mean, he is at home watching Oprah writing his feelings down on a paper. Well, fellas, don't go out like that. The process really does work. His writings became plays, and the plays became movies. Nah. It wasn't that easy. He had a lot of drama in between. While in Atlanta, he decided to put all his money, even money he didn't have, into his first big play, I Know I've Been Changed. Now, when I say all, I'm not talking all like, well, if this don't work, I can go ahead and get some money out of my 401k. Or all like, if this don't work, I can just call my dad and he'll wire me some money. Now, remember, his dad was the one that beat him down, so he wasn't going to send him no money. I'm talking all like, if this thing don't work, I'm homeless. Well, that is exactly what happened. Since only 30 people showed up, he lost his $20,000 investment and became homeless. Now, put yourself in Tyler Perry's shoes for just 1 minute. He leaves Louisiana to pursue his dreams of writing plays. Because of that dream, he becomes homeless. I think 99.9% of you reading or listening or watching this would have quit at this point, but not Tyler. He lived in his car for 5 years, and seeing as though he's 6'5", I'm not sure how that worked out, but maybe it was a van or something. While living in his car and on the streets in Atlanta, Tyler Perry kept writing, and eventually he got his first big hit at Atlanta's House of Blues. By the way, they have a really good gospel brunch. You guys ever get a chance to go down there? Well, after that first big hit at the House of Blues, he hooked up with Bishop T.D. Jakes. And if you guys have TV One, make sure you watch his Sunday services. And the two of them did Women Thou Art Loosed. I took my mom to see that play, and I can remember crying afterwards. And to this day, I can never remember a song or a movie having that effect on my mom. That play made $5 million in just 5 months, after which Tyler Perry went on to write Diary of a Black Woman, Medea's Family Reunion, and Meet the Browns, all sellouts and all hits. Hello everyone, this is Jerobe Anderson reporting for blacknews4us.com. Yes, blacknews4us.com. It's a website where, every single day I'm posting new stuff that is important to the black community. Of course, Madea was a driving force behind much of his early success. So with Madea in mind, let's take a look back at the history of famous black actors in drag. Okay, you had Flip Wilson as Geraldine, Eddie Murphy as Norbert, Martin Lawrence in Big Mama's House, Wesley Snipes in Tu Wong Fu, Ben Raines in Holiday Heart, and of course you had Marlon and Sean in White Chicks. Now, just think for a second, is this all that different from having us perform in blackface? Yeah, I know many will say, whites do it too. Just look at John Travolta and Hairspray. My response to that is whites also put on blackface, but did that make it right? Okay, now since I lost a good portion of my Tyler Perry fans, let me focus back on his achievements. All of his before-mentioned plays have become big movie hits, making a combined $75 million. Now, one movie and play I did not mention was Why Did I Get Married? I saw the play and the movie, and I gotta say, I liked the movie a whole lot more. Probably because I could only afford the cheap seats, and people kept getting up in front of me, so I didn't really get a chance to really appreciate the play. Alright, so to wrap this up, Tyler Perry shut down the theater business with his record-setting plays. He shut down the movie business with his record-setting movies. So now he was ready to take on the television business. But you know, there was an old boys network that says blacks can star in roles, but they can't produce and write and direct their own show. So by now, you know Tyler Perry does not let anything stop him. He went back to Atlanta, built a film and television studio with his own money, after which he wrote, produced, and directed 10 episodes of The House of Pain, and then just gave it to a local Atlanta television station and said, just put it on. If the people like it, give me a deal. If they don't, just give me my tapes back. Do you know how raw that is? Will Smith, Denzel Washington, and Jamie Foxx have been in this town making hits for years, but none of them have ever built a television studio. Alright, let me close this out by promoting Tyler's current hit, Meet the Browns, in theaters March 21st. Now you watching this after March 21st, just go out and buy the DVD. Alright, so once again, if you like my stuff, go to my site, blacknews4us.com. I put news and articles on that site every single week and give you my opinion. However, if you don't like my stuff, this is what I need you to do. Go watch Oprah, write your feelings down, then put them in your drawer where they will stay for eternity. This has been Jerobe Anderson reporting for blacknews4us.com. Hope you have a blessed day.